Time inside the squared circle as a bare knuckle professional. Fighting out of Etna, Indiana, Dando Diego Dos Pistolas.
In August at BKFC 2, it ended. First round knockout. Garijo the victor. The rematch, round number 1. Black and red trunks for Tom Shoaff. Black trunks for Diego Garijo.
You call those trunks?
You can say it. You're a world champion. I'm not allowed.
Talk about old school, boy. You look old school in there tonight.
Big swings, big miss on the overhand right from Garijo.
But the only thing matters is the results.
In the first bout, Shoaff came out flying, much more measured start, but lands a big 1-2 right there. Rather a 2-1. Good left hand on the step in from Garijo. Both fighters swinging big.
This is the type of fight we saw the first time. But this is more of a fill-out round. And Shoaff did say that he would make some adjustments, and I can see it. He just can't get in an exchange and just sit there with his head high.
Big uppercut, and you see the big swing, the exit cleverly from Shoaff. Nice. Huge swings on the inside.
Both fighters good. Ooh!
Ruled as a knockdown by Bill Clancy, and down goes Garijo right back to his feet.
It was a clean left counter.
Takes the mandatory 8 count. Garijo ready to continue. 35 seconds remaining, round number 1.
Well, it's 2 knockdown to 1 now in both fights.
See the lateral movement from Garijo. Stalking forward pressure from Shoaff. Eats that left hand. Garijo trying to go to work out of the southpaw stance. Both fighters staying busy with their jabs. Swing, clash of heads, accidental on the inside. Back to the center of the squared circle for Shoaff. That's the end of round 1.
Right here, Shoaff is just setting up that straight, that counter punch. And it worked beautifully right here. Counter. Wow. Right on the kisser. And you can see why Shoaff feels that he is the better bare knuckle fighter. And you can understand.
Up to the scratch line is Diego Garijo. Bill Clancy starts round number 2 with the call of knuckle up. Active hands from Shoaff. Eats that left hand. Big swings and an overhand left from Shoaff lands.
And Shoaff looking good today. Looking good tonight. He's not allowing himself to get in those exchanges where it can be dangerous for him because Garijo has some amazing power. He just
landed. Step in left hand on the left cross. Garijo keeping that left hand loaded, champ. Almost switched to orthodox stance, now back to southpaw, but a very wide open MMA-like striking stance.
Look at that jab. Beautiful. He's controlling the distance. He's controlling the action. He's in control of this fight right now.
65 seconds now remaining, round 2. Garijo continuing to dip his head and swing big. Slight swelling under both of Garijo's eyes. I talked about that slight swelling a moment ago. That mouse has popped, and now you see the trickle of blood under Garijo's right eye.
Garijo is not allowed to set up because look at the movement. Look at the movement. Shoaff is not staying in one spot. He's giving him angles like that. And he's getting out of trouble. It's a beautiful display of traditional boxing in the bare knuckle.
Garijo just acknowledged his corner. Advice that they're giving him. Shoaff continuing to try to play off of the 1. Good footwork here in round number 2, and a big right hand from Shoaff. Blood flowing freely out of that mouse that has popped under Garijo's right eye.
It's the counter punching that Shoaff is doing that's allowing him to control and dictate this fight.
The end of round number 2. Here's Ron. The main event versus Leonard Garcia. At stake, the currently vacant WBF Latin American Bare Knuckle Middleweight Championship. To round number 3 we go of what thus far has been a very entertaining fight in this rematch from BKFC 2 last August. Tom Shoaff versus Diego Garijo.
The last 10 seconds of that last round, Shoaff stayed over in the corner and allowed his opponent to get off. I didn't understand that. Maybe he lost focus, and now.
Garijo, you see, bleeding under both thighs. The mouse that popped under his right eye. The blood flow is not that bad, and there's a big left hand, and that's ruled a knockdown, and correctly so by Bill Clancy. You see blood flowing freely out of that mouse that's popped under the left eye of Garijo.
Garijo was having a good round then. He was pressing him, he was landing shots, but it's that counter punch that Shoaff has somehow found in this fight, and it's working.
The more concerning for Garijo of the 2 cuts is the one under his right eye, champ, because it's starting to swell that right eye shut.
It is.
You saw Garijo, just like when he was dropped in round number 1, popping up immediately to take the mandatory 8 count from Bill Clancy. Big shots now, using the half tie plum, but eating left hands from Shoaff while he's doing it. And that is ruled a knockdown. The knee touched, and the 3rd knockdown recorded by Shoaff in this fight, the 2nd here in round 3.
But Garijo is getting close. He's getting close. You can see even Shoaff has a cut on his eye. Shoaff still needs to be careful because those counterpunches coming from Garijo can be devastating.
15 seconds remaining round number 3. We'll see how hard Shoaff tries to end this fight here in round 3. Feeling in full control. Good left hand. Right hand to counter from Garijo. Shoaff fighting measure, not going all out for the 3rd round finish, and indeed, we will go to round 4.
Look at Garijo, pops right back up after 2 devastating shots. Talking about heart and determination. Right there.
Round number 4. Shoaff champ has shown really good movement, really good footwork. Lands the left and the step in right.
Garijo might have a broken jaw. It's like his whole face is about to swell up right now. Oh my.
Tremendous swelling in his right cheek, and that punch targeted that swelling.
But this man is still trying to win. He's still trying to find that knockout punch.
Ruled as a knockdown, and that's the 4th knockdown recorded by Shoaff on Garijo in this fight.
It looked like he has a baseball in his cheek.
Time called by Bill Clancy. Where to begin? 3 cuts and that bad swelling on the right side of his face.
Well, it ain't broke, because if it was, they wouldn't be rubbing it. I've had a broken jaw before. It's nothing nice.
That's the most concerning cut. You see that diagonal rip on the forehead, squirting blood.
Yeah, that's pretty deep. Well, Stitch, he can control that one, though. He's looking for that one big shot to change this fight.
Credit to Diego Garijo. Doesn't seem bothered in the least. Time in round 4 resumes.
A tough man, tough man.
Interesting psychology now for Tom Shoaff in this rematch. He feels he is in firm control, recording 4 knockdowns. The question then that looms large right now in this fight, champ, how hard will Shoaff go for the finish? Lands that left hand. There's my answer.
I don't think he has to go hard at all, because he's running Garijo into these shots.
Oh, tremendous heart from both fighters, in the overhand right from Garijo. Took Shoaff big off of his striking line.
Remember, the Mexican pride is on the line tonight.
Another overhand right from Garijo. Trying to turn the tide in spectacular fashion in this bout, and Clancy calls time again.
Yeah, his jaw is... Yeah, they taking him a look at the doctor again, severely.
And that's a tear in the skin, a nasty diagonal slice.
I mean, good stoppage. Good stoppage.
Fight is stopped indeed, and the victory in the rematch for Tom Shoaff, phenomenal, truly phenomenal from both men.
But even to the end, right here, he's giving it all he got, and he almost landed the big shot that would have turned the tide in this fight, but it was a little too late. Shoaff had caused enough damage to have this fight stop. Cut, possibly a broken jaw, just those counter punches was beautiful all night long, beautiful. You'll see a short hook right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee Bill Clancy steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 1 minute 26 seconds of round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Tom Shoaff.
And that's a nice moment, champ, between these two fighters, Tom Shoaff and Diego Garijo.
There's nothing like sweet revenge. And that's an absolutely beautiful medal that the participants